We're now listening live to On Air with Sir.
Yeah, welcome back to On Air with Sir. It's your man, Sir, man. We live and direct in Philadelphia right now, doing what we do, and it's time for that On Air with Sir spotlight. And I got a spoken word artist. I think he's calling from Minnesota. His name is P.Soul, and he's on the phone with us tonight. What's going on, P.Soul?
Not much, man. In the studio.
Nice. So, you know, how did you get the name P.Soul? Do you have a lot of soul, brother?
I mean, well, it started out, because I've always been, writing poetry and whatever for, the longest time. And so it actually stands for Poetic Thoughts. Or no, Poetic Soul. Poetic Thoughts is my Twitter. But, it stands for Poetic Soul because, this poetry has always been, a part of me. And the soulfulness of just, old music, that good feel that you get when you listen to old music. I try to embody that as well, so it's a mixture of both.
Nice. I love that. All right, man, tell us about your latest project, man. Do you have something out right now? Album, anything interesting that my fans can, check out?
Yeah, I'm actually working hand in hand with this dude named Mikhail because we're doing this comic, the Samurai Shin, and so I'm doing the soundtrack for that, as well as, it's me plus some other producers. I got a couple projects I'm working on with other artists. It's named Flow. I don't even think we have a name for it yet, but I've been working with him for a couple months on his project. Got a girl from the UK I'm working on a project with. Lots of things that are just in the works, but it's not out yet, and we haven't finalized things, so I can't really push it proper yet. But I'm working.
Got it. All right, man. But tell us about the song that we're going to play today, man.
Well, the song that we're going to play, So Everything Changes, is basically a song about, my life story. It's everything that you would need to know about me as, a person. I summarize all of that in, 4 minutes. Everything that's important about my life that's, the key moments of that is basically what's the whole, point of the song. But it's it's not even just so much about me. It has a message that can relate to everybody and anybody going through a situation. So,
all right, well, let's check it out. Let's check it out right here on Air with Sir right now. This is P.Soul. Everything Changes. All right, check it out. This is On Air with Sir.
We're now listening live to On Air with Sir.
We come into this world blind as a child, where there's no concept of time, where there's no such thing as reality, where the world you create is the world that you dream. Some want to be doctors, lawyers, and teachers, but my mama always told me that I would be a leader. But in order to lead, I'd have to believe and change, because nothing ever stays the same. Sometimes that difference isn't in the best of ways. I got my first glimpse at age 6 when my short life was at risk. They said a car only hit me once, but I lived like I was hit twice, because first was the car, followed shortly by real life. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. So here I lay with broken bones. Can't feel anything from the shoulders and below. It's left me with scars that won't heal and memories of pain. Seems like I skipped 7 because I don't even remember that age. But all hope wasn't gone. Over time my strength had grown. But that all changed on the day that I got diagnosed. The same doctors that lived in a child's dream told me I had autism. I was only 13. Barely pubescent, but learning adult lessons. See, it's crazy how everything changes. Nothing stays the same, but I can't stress. I've been blessed with life nonetheless, but here's where the challenges come in. Living in a society where 55% of the communication that there is, I just don't get. 38% of it I struggle to comprehend, and as for the rest of the percentage, well, I take that as a gift. For it allows me to make things like this. But as a kid, I never had much friends. At least ones who were real. I was taken advantage of most of my school years. I feel bad for my mom cause she tried to warn me, but I didn't listen to her. So mama, I'm sorry. It was the music that helped me cope. It was in music I found my hope. But soon enough, as I kept aging, life just kept on changing. As time went past, things in my life got a whole lot stranger. Middle school, they had me trapped in a room with white walls, telling me that it was the place that I was just much better off. So in my frustrations, I grabbed my notebook and started writing down my poems, cause deep down in my heart, I knew that they were wrong. I'd hide my face in the halls as the kids would point and laugh. Felt like a monster in a world that I just didn't understand. It's just part of growing up, I said under my breath. But even I knew that I was just lying to myself. It wasn't until high school that things started looking up. That was the first time that I ever felt good enough. Came into the year strong with a poem turned into song. And I'll never forget the way everybody sang along. The response only grew once people knew me. Judge me for who I am, not just for who they see. And I met a lot of faces along the way, it's made me who I am today. If you ever sat with me in class, we shared a laugh, we took the time to say hello, then there's a role that you played. And I know this poem doesn't cover everywhere. There's some places with empty spaces, but in my closing statements, if you're in that situation, you're suffering and always in pain, just remember, everything changes, nothing stays the same.
You're now listening live to On Air with Sir.
Yeah, welcome back to On Air with Sir, man. That was P.Soul right there with Everything Changes. That was dope, bro. I like that.
Thank you.
What else is coming up next, man?
I guess I don't know. It's just whatever the good Lord has in mind for me.
Okay, and how can people find you online?
My Twitter is @_poetic thoughts. Instagram is Expressive Mind. That's XTRESSIVEMIND. And then yeah, that's pretty much just like social media outlets, and then like my email is gonna be there. SoundCloud, actually, that's super crucial. SoundCloud is just P.Soul, but if you want to do the URL, it'd be P.Soul 8. I'm on YouTube too, and you can just look up P.Soul and you usually find me.
All right, cool, man. Well, thank you.
Let's go.
All right, cool, man. Well, thank you so much for calling up. I appreciate the time, bro.
Thank you for letting me be having this opportunity. Appreciate it.
No problem. So this is On Air with Sir. Let's get to our next song.
You're now listening live to On Air with Sir.